about some of the comments that we heard earlier this morning. A lot of conversation lately, especially, about the situation between the Gulf Arab countries and Iran and how that could potentially impact oil markets. What's your take on that?
I think the world knows Oman's position when it comes to Iran. I think it's a bit unfortunate to keep on the policy of isolating Iran. If we do have problems with Iran, if we do have problem with anyone, Oman is always propagating a policy of engagement and talk and discussion rather than isolation and sanctions. Because I think it hurts ordinary people in the streets, something that we strongly kind of reject if we can, as a small little country. Unfortunately, it is what it is, and so from the political angle, I think it's a bit unfortunate. As you know, Oman was a key player to bring about that agreement of 5+1, and now to see that agreement being torn apart, we're a little bit disappointed, to say the least. United States is a very good friend of Oman. Iran is a very good friend of Oman. We like both people. We like our neighbors. We have good relationship with everybody. And we don't really enjoy discussing further isolation and mechanism to widen us apart. We like to talk about bringing us together. But from business point of view, I think this is maybe your question is referring to. It creates yet another uncertainty in our business. We don't know what will happen 6 months after that waiver from November, whether we need to have more oil in the market. Okay, maybe 1 million or 500,000 may come in or may be withdrawn from the market, but it is material and it may cause a ripple here and there, something that many of us, if not all of us, are trying to avoid.
You're the longest serving OPEC minister.
I'm that old?
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
My thought is, when you take a step back and look at, for example, the billions of dollars that the United States has put into bases in Qatar, in Bahrain as well, to really have a center of security in the Middle East, and what is tantamount to protecting oil supplies to Asia these days, how worried are you that we could see something like the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, given all of the rhetoric that we keep hearing, not just from the United States, but of course from Iran as well? Because you're right there at the Strait. How worried are you?
Of course we're worried. These are the phrases that we don't enjoy hearing from the media or from the leaders or from any player. Things like enhancing security, additional security, bringing another fleet, closing the Strait of Hormuz, disrupting flow, disrupting travel. These are not good, really. It's not good for us, it's not good for the world community, and most important, really, it's not good for a common people who really want just to wake up in the morning, go to work, and live their lives. And these are the people who are impacted, and we often forget. When you do this or when you move toward this kind of directions, people think that maybe the president or the ministers or the head of states will be restricted, will be... Really, it's just the opposite. It's people, ordinary people, who wants to have good life and live with their families and their friends, and these are the worst part of this equation. I think security is good. Investing on security is good. I mean, we talk about security of energy or security of supply of energy, and you have to invest to maintain that security. And the security, the military security, is good, I think, for all of us. If the intention is peaceful, yes. We invest on security, and I don't know, of course I'm biased, but I think we're the most loving, peace-loving, security-oriented country in the world. We love peace, we love neighbors, we love friendship, but we do invest on security, and I think it's worth it. every dollar that you spend on security, it means you have few seconds or minutes of good sleep at night. So I have no problem with investment. I wish we could invest on jobs, on infrastructure, but the reality is we have to invest on security. We are investing on security. So I am for investment in security, but really I'm concerned to link that investment to conflicts.